Okay, I think we are recording. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the very first Team Trella Team Huddle Zoom. This is my first Zoom that I'm actually running. I've been on a few of these, and it's actually pretty easy. So far, so good. We'll see how it comes out afterwards. Just real quick, the reason for these huddles is just a chance really for us to get together. I mean, we're getting enough information on the challenge site. You know, you got webinars, you got readings and everything else. That's not the point of it. The point of it is that, you know, getting to know each other a little bit and, you know, helping each other along in the course of the challenge, finding out where everybody's at, what everybody's learning, because you can only grow by, you know, hearing other people's experiences and things like that. So, just to give you a few updates and news items before we all introduce each other. We currently have 17 members on our team and a total of 1,362 points for the team. And what they have on there, they show the average progress at being 18.8% toward each of our goals. That's what that average is. But our team participation average is actually over 80. And we are currently in second place as of tonight. Woo. Yeah, so we just got to keep it up. I mean, so far our rate of participation is pretty good. There's one team that's ahead of us that has enough people on their team to win the prize, but there are 3 that have a higher average than we do. The other 2 just don't have 10 people on their team yet, and that could change really quick. So we got to just keep it up, and there's a few people we just got to try and encourage. If we know the folks that aren't really participating, just give them a call and say, hey, what's going on? And see what we can do about that. There's a couple of cool things on the main page. I don't know how many of you actually get to read, you know, JC's posts on the main challenge page, but he's offering some cool incentives lately. So anybody who's the most engaged on the main page, I guess, putting a lot of comments or whatever, and most involved, is going to get a $25 Amazon gift card this week. I think it's this week. I don't know. You have to read that. And then also he's got a $25 gift card for those who are most supportive, meaning you're helping other folks out on the main page. This is on the main challenge board. And he says anyone who brings in 5 people or more before midnight on the 28th, we'll get a $50 Amazon gift card. So we can still keep inviting. We're still getting points for that. So up to 2 points a day for inviting people. And I believe you get points when people actually join. And I am also going to offer my own incentive. I'm going to modify it a little bit. I copied and pasted somebody's onto my wall. And when I looked at it, after I posted it, I was like, oh, you know, and I didn't want to hit you with a whole bunch of emails and stuff. But whoever on our team brings in the most people, new people, between now and the 30th is going to get a $50 cash prize from me. All right, so those are the updates. So why don't we introduce ourselves? And what I'd like to hear from you guys in the light of this week's webinar is your name, obviously, and your goal or goals for the challenge, but also why you're doing those goals. So we'll let Chuck start first so he can show you how it's done.
I thought you were going to go first. No, I'm not going to go first.
Oh, he's going to make me go first. All right. Well, I'm Teresa Trella. I think you guys know me. My weight goal is to maintain, not go up more than 1%. But my other goals are I want to increase my muscle strength and tone. And I also want to declutter my house. Those are my 2 6-week goals. And my reasons for doing that, and really for everything I'm doing with this, is the clarity and energy that I have with my increased health, and I want that to be reflected in my surroundings as well, allows me to do so much more. And I'm beginning to see, you know what, I'm not just in the home stretch, limping my way to the end, that I can really enjoy my life going forward and be around for my kids and my grandkids and go hike that mountain and do all those things. So it's for the energy and clarity to be able to live life as best I can. And you?
So my weight goals
What's your name?
Drop 6%. It says it on the computer, doesn't it?
Yeah, we
Chuck Trella.
Oh, you're not labeled. I'm just iPad.
I know, right?
So anyway, I'm Mr. Teresa. My weight goal for the challenge is dropping 6%. So I'm already down 4 pounds of the 13 or so that I need to lose. And then longer term, my main goal for the challenge is to get myself incorporating some of the healthy habits, mainly around exercise, and continuing my work on my flexibility via yoga and just daily stretching and stuff like that. And again, the reason for that is just to increase my own energy and my longer term health. So that's the gist of my goal.
Why do you want to be healthy?
Because I want to be able to do stuff and not ache.
And not fall asleep at every
That's
movie
right.
he watches, right, Donna?
Correct.
Okay, so who would like to go? I guess, Donna, since you're not muted, why don't you go, and then Felipe, you're next, okay?
Okay. My goal is to lose the 6% or more, if that's possible.
Hey, Jose. Sorry,
And-
somebody new.
And so that's, and I see this as a beginning of a much longer journey. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish from this, is putting me on the right path to control and to, get back to the things that I was doing when I felt like I had a healthier lifestyle, like exercising more and, eating the proper way and caring more about it all.
Excellent.
And so I'm trying to think, like, long term is to be healthier, to be more active, to be able to do more, activities, involve, with my husband and things like that. So being able to get in shape to be able to do that.
Yeah, being able to schlep that boat around and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just sailing. Hi, Jose. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. What we're doing right now is I just gave some of the announcements, and I am recording this, so you can catch up later on anything you might have missed.
Okay.
And what we're doing is we're just introducing ourselves and stating what our goals are with the 6-week challenge and why we have those goals. Not just what the goals are, but why we want to do it. So Felipe is next. Go, Felipe.
Hey, Jose, what's going on?
Hi.
All right, so let me see if I got this down. So my name is Felipe. I joined the challenge through your guys' daughter, Monica, and so here I am doing this. And so originally I had signed on to lose the 6% of my body weight, which was going to be 10 pounds, go down from 168 to 158. But my body's pretty interesting Rex to exercise in an interesting way. So I'm going to end up having to shift the goal to maintain the 1%, because as I've been working out, and usually twice a day, notice that as I lose weight and fat, it gets replenished and very quickly with the muscle that I'm gaining as well. So the weight gain by the muscle is obviously going to be a little bit more dense. So I figured that it's not going to be realistic to to lose 10 pounds of muscle as well. So I'm going to have to try to maintain the 1%. So that could be, I think, plus or minus, right? Your original weight?
Yep. Basically, it's you can't go 1% above or below 6% loss.
Yeah, I think that's a great buffer, and I think it'll be good to continue trending on the progress that I'm seeing thus far, which has been fantastic. So, but generally for me, I like to stay active and eat well and healthy, and just give some discipline to my life. So other than that, there's nothing much else to it. Just wanted to stay fit, healthy, and feel good. Just getting up on day to day, being able to do functional things and not have to worry, feel like I'm overexerting myself or in any way. So that's
basically staying strong to keep your life going.
Exactly it. That's right. That's right.
All right, excellent. Yeah, actually, Jose, I don't know if it's Felipe from Bonefish.
Was from Bonefish.
Was from Bonefish, yeah. I don't know if you remember.
I know who he is.
Oh, okay. I did, because his picture's not there. I didn't know if you knew it was him or not. All right, so Jose, how about you? What's your introduce yourself to everybody, tell us your goal and why you're doing that.
Oh, actually, my name is Jose. I joined this because of your daughter. She was the one that invited me. So I originally just joined to lose some weight, and now I'm just want to be healthier. Because I have a son. He doesn't live with me, but I go visit him often, and I do like to do activities with him. I've been trying to lose weight for a couple of months now. I've been okay in that department, but I just need a little push because I think I'm on a plateau that I can't lose anymore. That I want to lose some more. So hopefully this will help out my goal.
That's great. And actually, you sharing that about, your son, that's a really powerful why, because really when it comes down to it, the reasons why we want to be healthy is the reasons why we want to be alive, if you think about it. What are the things that are most important to you? And that's why you want to get healthy and have that discipline, like Felipe was saying, because you just want to move forward, be strong, and realize the things that are important to you in your life. And it doesn't matter how old or how young you are, those things matter. And the reason why I kind of had us do that is, I don't know, how many people, did anybody here see this week's webinar?
Yes.
The one with JC Doornick?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, JC is, he's the host of our particular hotel, our challenge. I mean, there's actually, I think we're closing in on 30,000 people across the country that are doing this challenge. But in our particular one, he said if we don't get 1,000 people into our hotel, that he's going to personally come out and, shake all of us. Hunt us down. But he's a great guy. He's really good. But if you didn't get to see the webinar, what he was talking about on there was the whole idea of it's your why that's going to propel you forward. And then Donna, did you also listen to the support call by Dr. A?
Yes.
Yeah, because he kind of in a different way, he's talking more about the weight loss thing, but the whole idea of the diet mentality versus creating health. And the whole idea, that's why so many people, they lose the weight and then they end up gaining it back, because you get to the end and it's like, woohoo, I can eat what I want now. And that's not quite the way it works, because it's more about creating the health. And then you can actually eat really good food, and everything else is just, how to do it so you don't
overdo it.
Yeah, and everything else. So let me ask you this. Now we're into our second week here, and we've got, a new set of webinars and support call and different readings and everything else. Is there anything in the course of these last 2 weeks that you've read or watched or learned that you particularly really liked, or it was something kind of a new revelation? Anybody want to share about that?
I'm trying to think.
So for me, I've been actually watching a bunch of the daily exercise videos.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm not I've never been a weight, go to the gym and lift weights kind of guy. Cardio, getting exercise in the context of a sport or something like that, I'm fine. I have no problem with that. But I've just never been big on the whole, I'm going to go lift weights now or whatever. But we do have some hand weights here at the house, and it is something I would like to, add a little bit of muscle mass to my shoulders and arms and stuff, because I'm fairly scrawny when it comes right down to it. So I'm really into wood carving also, so it would be nice to have a little bit more upper body strength to facilitate that. So actually, in the course of it, it's been funny watching those and seeing her do it with cans and
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Which I thought was pretty creative for anybody who doesn't want to go out and spend money on hand weights or whatever. But so I've been actually really enjoying seeing some of the various different exercise moves that they've had up there for those. So
okay.
Coming from a rank beginner or somebody who doesn't lift or do any of that. So
anybody else got any ideas of things that they wanted?
I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint, one particular thing that, because unfortunately I know all this stuff from, my other background. So, right. And it's I'm reading stuff and I'm saying, yup, yup. That's what you're supposed to be doing, or that's how you're supposed to be thinking, or That's how you're supposed to be approaching it, know all of that. But it's a good reinforcement to hear it again.
Yeah, the other thing I'm noticing with this too is like, it's really interesting in this kind of a game context, like
Right.
how motivated, like people are really funny. I mean, like we crashed the system because everybody wanted to do this. It's kind of like how
On the last day.
yeah, I know.
Like me,
Of
all these
course.
people that
Yeah, it's
joined like
always
on the
last
last
minute.
day.
Yeah. But it's funny. I mean, people are, if given the right kind of like accountability and an incentive, and it doesn't take much. So it makes me think people really want to do these things in their life, but it's just kind of like, doing it on your own is kind of harder. It just seems like
It's easier to just come up with excuses to I'm just not going to bother with that today or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm finding, for me anyway, I'm really motivated to get in there and get my points. So every day it's like, I'm going to max my points, damn it.
I know.
And but like Donna was saying, it gives you that kind of daily little reinforcement that then says, okay, yeah, that's right. I got to remember to drink my water today, and yeah, okay, I really should, get down there and lift the weights a little bit tonight instead of just sitting there being like a lump watching TV. So yeah,
And the only other thing,
cool. Go ahead, sorry.
the only other thing I noticed was that a lot of these principles are the same mental health principles that we use in helping the kids that I work with. To be more mindful, to not be judgmental, to open yourself up to change and to new things. It's very, very similar.
Yeah, and I mean that's the whole point of it is like the human brain and the human body work the way they work, and this is simply taking all of those things and applying them to not just focusing on physical health but on all the other aspects. And that's why like that first webinar last week that they had, where they had all the different people kind of sharing the different ways that this impacted their lives. Like it wasn't just, oh, I look good in a bathing suit. It was kind of like, and that's something that I've really noticed too. And I think the difference is it's stuff that I have heard before, most of it, but I don't know what it is. It's just like, I guess because I connected with that intrinsic motivation inside me or something, that I'm actually doing it. And I find that being connected to people who are, it's important to them too, that makes all the difference. And I think that's why something like this is so powerful. And they're going to be doing this like 3 times a year now. And so, it's like we're opening it up to everybody. And so you can constantly get back in the game, get back into the water. I mean, if you want to, just with Take Shape for Life in general, we have, Facebook groups and everything else. People are constantly engaged, and that helps a lot. But it just keeps me in my head in the game, and that really helps me a lot with that. So, anything else? All right. So at this point, I'm just looking at the clock. Chuck reminded me I'm limited to 30 minutes. They'll cut us off at 30 minutes because I'm not paying for this. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just using the free
one. But I think going forward, I would love to just hear your ideas on, I'd like to do this like once a week. I was thinking of switching the day around a little bit because I know like Monica's always working on a Monday night, so she can never be here if we do it always on Monday. So first of all, would Wednesday work sometimes for you guys?
Yeah.
How about you, Jose, or is he usually working on Wednesday?
Yeah, no, usually, I mean, I could do it any day. This time is fine for me. Any earlier, I'm at work, but this time, any day, I'm good. Yeah,
and we do it at 8 o'clock because Chuck doesn't get off the train until 7:15 or whatever. So Felipe, would that work for you also, a Wednesday night occasionally? You can type it if you don't want to unmute. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Wednesday is. I'm sorry. This time's good.
This time is good. Any night?
Yeah, just send a message and you're good.
Okay, good. All right. So,
did you get my message? I just typed you.
Oh, the on the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog. Oh no! Oh, I didn't see the rest of it. It says hold on a sec. Dog went on the floor. Is it a new dog?
No, he's just he thinks he's the man of the house.
And you weren't paying enough attention, so he's going to show you.
That's right.
Oh, jeez. What kind of dog is he?
Pomeranian American Eskimo.
Oh, wow. So wait, that's a small dog and a larger dog, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask how that works. I just, it did.
Wow. Okay. Yes, we'll leave that to the imagination, everybody. It's okay. I guess, you know, if you think big things can happen. Okay. So I just wanted to check that out. And any ideas on what you would like to do with these huddle sessions? I mean, mainly it's just getting to know each other. One of the things they suggested, and maybe you guys might want to share this, is non-scale victories, like other things in your life besides how much weight you lost or anything like that. Just, you know, if you have anything you want to share for that right now, or any ideas as to what we can do to make these more fun. Because I want to get some team spirit happening here. There's 17 of us, and there's only 4 here right now. Darn it. 5. Oh, right, Chuck. We're sharing a screen. So, any non-scale? Any non-scale victories? Go ahead.
Made it to the workout 7 out of 8 days,
Really?
which is something probably, not too, didn't happen too frequently before that.
How's that working out with your eating plan? Are you're eating more frequently and stuff like that? Are you feeling hungry, or you think you're matching your output?
I get hungry now and then, but then I know it's time that I need to have that next small meal.
Okay, good. So that's the thing I've noticed, and Jose, you'll find this too, because Jose just started the 5-in-1 today actually, and one of the things I noticed is, like, initially I had to remind myself to eat, because I'm the kind of person I won't eat until I'm like the middle of the afternoon. Yeah. Now it's like a little alarm in my stomach. I mean, literally, I get to that 2.5, hour mark, and my stomach will start growling a little bit, and so it's like 3 hours on the dot. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually me today. It's just it was like the first day, so it was kind of hard, but every 2 hours probably I was hungry, so I kept on going to get some water or just walk around.
Good.
And I've been doing that the whole day. It was kind of hard to change it, from one day, you could just eat something else and then just change the whole food the next. So
yeah,
but I'm doing good on that.
That's good. It's a little bit of an adjustment period, and it's like this whole idea of, eating small, balanced meals 6 times a day is something that everybody can benefit from, and it just takes a few days to get used to it. But really, by the time you hit day 3 or day 4, it's gonna become like, I want my meal in 3 hours. That's it. But you won't feel hungry in between, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's hopefully that will go away.
Yeah, it will. It will.
A lot of it is just it's in the head. A lot of it is just, you're used to being able to eat whenever you want to eat, whenever you feel like it. And so when you start trying to kind of schedule it, suddenly you're thinking about it so much that you think you're hungry.
Oh yeah.
You're not actually experiencing hunger, you're just experiencing a want.
Yep. Well, it is because you got food on the brain is what
Right.
it is. Okay. So, I guess that's it.
Yeah, our time is just about up. It's
Our
gonna cut
time.
us off anyway.
Said we had 10 more minutes, but
It did. It said 10 more minutes.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because I started a minute late. All right. So, yeah, actually, we got one more person that wants to jump on real quick. We were just about to wrap it up, but let's do it. Let's meet Allison. Do it now. Okay. Allison's pretty cool. She's another one that just started today, Jose, as well on the 5-in-1. She's getting in shape for a wedding. She's getting married in next June.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that'll be good.
I mean, I'm a little new to that whole concept of this whole 5-in-1 again. So maybe take I mean, in summary, what is the 5-in-1?
Oh, all right. Well, basically, the 5-in-1 is the weight loss program that we use through MediFast for a lot of our clients in Take Shape for Life. And it's using medically formulated portion control meal replacements for 5 of the meals. And then one of the meals is a lean and green meal, which is the lean protein and 3 servings of good non-starchy vegetables. And basically what it is it's a way, I mean, most of us know how we're supposed to eat, how to balance, and there's a certain balance you have to strike in order to get into a fat burning state for your body. And most people don't have the time to figure that out because you have to weigh stuff, you have to look at grams of protein, grams of this, grams of that. So this is an easy way for people to get into that fat burning state, start melting the fat, and then when that clarity and energy comes in, that's when we start teaching these habits of health. And eventually you transition off of that, the meal replacements and all of that, to eating still 6 times a day, but you're learning how to choose healthy meals and how to keep your calorie intake balanced with your calorie output. So it's just a really convenient, effective, super effective weight loss program. But
Awesome.
But the idea of the 6 meals a day is still something like that's what the webinar last week talked about, is super beneficial to the body. And it's a great way to go because it'll help you to maintain your weight. Because, you know, Felipe, you're already in terrific shape and everything else. It'll just help you to maintain that as you go forward, you know. So
Awesome.
I don't know if she's coming in. So did that answer it for you?
Maybe
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. I wish we could see you. I'd like to see the dog.
He's hiding in a corner. He knows what he did.
It's like, oh, bad. Yeah, I know that the cone. You know, they know it.
Maybe I have to restart the computer or something. I don't know.
Did you went into your preferences? Did you enable your integrated camera within the laptop?
I did, because it's a Mac and it has an integrated camera. Just click the drop down and then it'll appear. But when you click the drop down, nothing appears. So I'm thinking maybe I have to restart the computer.
Yeah,
or something.
maybe.
It might have, because as you were running it, maybe the Zoom thing just dropped on, you know, and you have to
Maybe, yeah. I'll
turn
check
it off
it
and
out.
turn it on again, right, Donna?
That's right.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it off and
I'll have
turning
it for
it
next
on?
week.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know what's happening with Allison. She may be having some trouble getting on. You want to text her and just see. But we're going to have to wrap this up, I think, soon. Does anybody have any questions or any technical questions about, you know, points and all that kind of stuff that I can clear up for you as far as the challenge, or are you all good? Everybody, it's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I think the most insightful and most condensed, abbreviated information they hand out is the one about the water. Water is such an important facet to any kind of weight loss or muscle gain type of program. It's so crazy. Such a simple substance can really work wonders.
It's true. And what amazes me is it's like they have a little like tidbit of information every day about it.
Yeah.
Just like, and it's something different. And I mean, I'm learning, that's something new that I learned. I didn't know all that stuff about, you know, the properties of water. And I you know, studied chemistry and stuff. So
She can't find the link.
all right. She can't find the link, but you know what? She can watch this recording and she can see our 4 lovely faces and the little like blue square that is Felipe or whatever. All right. So listen.
She just found it. So.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Yeah, I'll just let her know we are about to time out.
Yeah, we're about to time out. So we'll have to meet Allison next time.
Okay.
All right. But thanks guys for making this first one really great. Actually, I mean, we actually kept talking. It wasn't a lot of dead air. Yay, us. All right. So next week, and if there's any like questions or anything that you want to discuss next week, just, you know, post it on the wall and we'll make sure we get it done. All right.
Okay.
You got
Everybody
it.
have
Thanks
a
for hosting.
wonderful night. Take care, you guys.
Thanks. Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Likewise. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.